Wholeness, welcome to my channel. My name is Rashida Silvertree. And this is kind of a continuation of my last video regarding Rise of the Matriarch Matrix video. I want to get into how we were programmed to demonize the Matrix. Now, I would highly suggest you watch my other video regarding the Matrix, that we actually really live in a Matrix and not not a matrix. They're trying to pull us, they are trying to pull us away from what is natural and organic. That is the Matrix. The Matrix is Mother Earth. The Matrix is divine femininity. The Matrix is the mother. She is the womb of all creation. She is the primordial organic grid. Nature already has an electromagnetic system. The Matrix is very good at imitating nature. Very, very good at it, but very, very faulty. And the thing is, the Matrix in that paradigm, they don't really see the social effects. Or I think they already know the effects of what they're doing. I really do. I think a lot of it's already designed. But Matrix imitates what already exists. You see? And maybe to some extent the Matrix is also an illusion as well, but it's original. It's organic. So you may ask, well, Rashida, what does the Matrix consists of? It consists of our world, our globe. It consists of our trees, the beautiful network of our trees, of the fields, of the mountains, and the oceans, and the animals, the beasts in the air, and the beasts in the sea, and the beasts in the forest, the microorganisms, bacterium, viruses. All of that is natural and of nature. The Matrix consists of the man and his lingam. It consists of the womb, the mother and her yoni, the woman. It consists of natural life, death, life cycles. It consists of natural generations replicating itself through biodiversity. The Matrix is trying to imitate that. All of it. All these 5G towers, it's like at first it was like 3G, right? Do you remember in like 2005, 2005, 2007, 2008? Oh, 4G. Then it skipped to 4G. Now it's 5G. In the next few years it'll be, 6G, 7G, 10G. And they're thickening that grid of illusion. And we bring in and continue to raise these young children. And each generation, that grid and that illusion of the Matrix gets thicker and thicker and more dense and heavier and heavier. And it's almost like it's training us and programming us to become robotic and less human. Literally. It's very, interesting. Remember, when the Matrix came out, that film that changed, that really it was food for for the conspiracy theorists out there. You see, they came out with the movie. They're controlling everything. And we don't know what the name of the true identity of the they, because the true people in power are never seen. So if you look at a screen and you see someone speaking, they're not the one in power. Power is given to them. This is everybody. Everybody. Everyone. And for whatever reason, they've allowed creators and influencers, and people they've given social media platform to everyone. Everyone. For free. There's in the Matrix, there's nothing for free because you have to pay for the tricks to be here. So anytime, if we're not having to pay to view YouTube channels and to watch videos and stuff like that, there's a reason for that. Uh-oh, Silver Tree's becoming, a conspiracy theorist. It's not a theory, it's actually happening. Be aware when people say, oh, this is for free. And it's something very substantial that can affect your life or your future. Yeah, be very careful. Be very mindful. And I know I'm not talking about like a buy one, get one free thing. I'm talking about something substantial. There's contracts involved that we're very much unaware of. But let's get back to the Matrix, the originator of all, the womb of all creation. We're supposed to have a symbiotic relationship with nature. We're supposed to live closely with her. And I think, when I break down the etymology and the sound frequency of the word matrix, I think of may like a prayer. May we continue to be prosperous. May we continue to grow in abundance. May we continue to evolve our human beings. May. Ma, may, ma. It's calling on that beautiful womb of all creation. And the tricks, to me, are the blessings and the gifts when we pray, when we acknowledge the womb of all creation. We get blessings and gifts in return. Strictly, I should say gifts, because be less blessings. Careful with that. I'm a bit of a sound alchemist. So when I hear words or hear songs and certain rhythms, and how they're said, you have to hear beyond you listen beyond what you hear. Look beyond what you can see. Okay? That's how you deepen your perception of reality. People can say, oh, you're looking too deep into something, which sometimes that is true when the ego gets hold. But this is strictly for people, this message is for people, who are tuning into that feminine, intuitive energy, male and female, okay? My audience is male and female. Again, I'm not doing the whole split of men, and, versus women. No, because we're all in this together. We all rise up or we all fall down. I'm speaking directly to the human collective. Now, but I'm giving you a perception and perspective coming from a womb man, a human who happens to have a womb. So it's very interesting, the Matrix. So think of that. To reprogram yourself and stop looking at the Matrix as this thing being controlled and someone's hitting the reset button. That's the Matrix. That's the Matrix. Where they're trying to digitize everything. Every way of life will become digitized in the next decade or 15 years. I promise you that. Everything will become digitized. So that in the Matrix, yes, someone will hit the reset button. It will be the Matrix reloaded. Yes. But the Matrix, the power of prayer, praying, right? The power of setting intention, if you will, because pray can be praying on something parasitic, right? So in setting intention, acknowledging the mother, acknowledging the womb, May I be whole. May the human collective find and discover their truth. That's strong. And the Matrix is more like, pay your bills, give me your money, and I'll give you heat for the winter. It's all transactional. Both the Matrix and Patrix, it's all transactional. It depends on if it's coming from the space of wholeness or coming from the space of lack and fragmentation. Patrix is full of fragmentation. You know how I know that? Because, and this is the thing with creators and consumers in the Patrix, if one stops creating, then the consumers cannot consume, and then the system can fall. If the consumers consume more than what the creators can create, the system will fall. If the creators create, and there's not enough consumers to consume what's being created, then that someone's starving, someone's not eating, someone's not getting paid. There's too much product, or there's way too much. You see, in the Matrix, there's a balance. There's a balance. And don't think that Mother Nature can't heal herself. It boggles my mind with environmentalists sometimes. The world is going to continue with or without us. Really and truly. And those that have made their pacts with entities and, you know, I'll say very powerful but lower forces to, you know, solidify their generational wealth and all that other stuff that keeps the systems going, they're really running scared. They're quaking in their boots because they're trying to thicken that grid. And the Matrix is waking up. She's like, I can't be owned. They have it backwards. It's not the Matrix you need to run from. If anything, go back. Go to nature. Hug a tree. Plant your seeds. And those of us who live in the Northern Hemisphere, look, I get it. It's cold. It's freezing. Okay, but like set a campfire, okay? Do a fire dance, all right? Even if you're by yourself, go find a place and maybe I can, you know, once I get some wood, I do want to go winter camping or go out in a cabin and do that. That would be fun to do for myself or maybe with a friend, but there's still ways to celebrate and honor the mother, honor the womb of all creation, even during her seasons of cold ass weather. Okay, so with that, but this is just something I wanted to really bring up because it's part of the rise of the matriarch. It's part of the rise of the mother. This realization, and you can choose a side. You can choose, but just know. We're choosing as a human collective. And it's almost like majority wins. You know what I'm saying? But the obstacle must give way. And that was a saying from Bob Proctor said that. The obstacle must give way. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, tell me what you think about that. About you know, how are you going to reprogram yourself or deprogram yourself from this whole, oh my God, we're in the Matrix. The Matrix is evil. It's not. It's the mother that they wanted you to be scared of. Right? It was a deep movie, but it was still inverting very powerful information. And again, those who can realize with real eyes can see. Okay, that's it. I'll see you later.